Ismael, Tyro, great to see you guys. How are you?
Great to see
Too
you too,
bad, how are
man.
you?
I remember asking Tyro questions about cricket in Mumbai.
Wow, yeah, that
Don't
was
ask
a while
me.
ago.
yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Well, it's the elephant in the room, right? You got to start with Naz. Tyro? Are you missing Nazanin Boniadi this season? If so, what do you miss about her the most?
I mean, Naz is such a gorgeous, gorgeous person inside and out. She honestly, like, I would not be the person I am today without her. Season one, she took me under her wing. She was my mum in the show, but she became almost like a mother in real life, and I have so much love for her. And this season is a real testament to her work that she put in and her character, and Bronwyn's presence is felt all throughout, and we felt Naz's presence on set, and she's dearly missed, and lots of love.
Aaron Deere without Bronwyn. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, man. I mean, I think that this is very much a, a love story, and it's Bronwyn and Arondir with Theo somewhere in there, but it's just a transition of that love story. What we built and the depth of love that they had. Arondir and Bronwyn, there is a line, I think it's season 1, episode 1, elven human relationships have always ended in tragedy. So it's just kind of a progression that they could have expected already. So every frame in season 2 is filled with the love that we saw in season 1. So it is a progression of it. It's not like suddenly bye. It's still every single motivation. You can still feel everything that you saw in season 1, and I think the fans are gonna go with us in the same way and go through that emotional journey in that same way. And again, we love Nas and support her and miss her.
Tyro, there's a lot of darkness in this season that obviously weighs down emotionally on Theo. Heavy emotions as an actor. Did that take a lot of work, or did you nail it easily?
No, it's funny, right? Because when you play a character that's so, I guess, emotionally done, it can be such a draining thing. And if I'm honest, there were times where I'd find myself depressed for weeks because I'm so invested in this character, and it's nothing to do with anything other than my own empathy for Theo. I've spent so much time in his headspace. I can't help but feel that way sometimes, and it is draining, but it's also very worth it. As horrible as it is, sometimes to be able to feel those emotions like you are the character can only help you portray that. So it's it's an interesting thing. Yeah.
Aaron D does a lot of action. Tell me about the stunts and the action and doing those. Does that come naturally to you?
I have a background in sports. I was an athlete for like most of my life.
Yeah, what, 100 meters, 200 meters?
100 meters, 200 meter backstroke. I was a swimmer.
Whoa.
Yeah. So I was, high performance swimmer for a long time. But I went through many other sports before that. And then I've done boxing and I've done some other martial arts. But it's been an accumulative process. However, for this role, I had to learn quite a bit. I built the movement mythology that you see in the show. That's something that I created along with other few experts, and I wanted to make sure that whatever we did was in the elven realm of things, which is precise, which is specific, but also beautiful. There's something about the beauty of what elves do that is mesmerizing. So I trained a lot, dude. There was a lot of training, and it was very exhausting, but I'm super proud.
Sore, bruised, all that stuff.
Oh man, I'm telling you, like it was.
Love the archery though.
Thank you. No, man, even that, like that's something that I didn't know before, and I learned, and I'm not half bad. So if there's a zombie apocalypse, you should tag along.
Bullseye. Tyro, working with your director Charlotte, tell me about that experience. What is unique that she brings to the table?
I've said this a lot of times actually, but Charlotte was the first ever director that made me feel comfortable enough to say no, which is such an interesting thing when you work collaboratively, which is what this job is. It's all about saying, actually, no, I don't agree with you. What if we try this? What if we try this? And obviously, I'm still kind of new to this world, and so it took me a while to feel confident enough in my own thoughts and stuff to give suggestions, because it's scary as a 15-year-old, like a teenager, to feel like you have a say in something so grand. But Charlotte genuinely made me feel like my opinion mattered and I was valued, and it was a real shock, because she would ask me, and what do you think, Tyro? And sometimes I'd be like, most of the time I'd be like, yeah, it's okay, but she was like, seriously, what do you think? And that was such a great thing, because it just taught me that there is more to being an actor than just doing what someone else wants you to do. You have a role to play, and you should have a say, and she taught me that, and I'm super grateful for that, and yeah.
You want to take that, working with Charlotte? That'll be my last one.
Oh, working with Charlotte's been incredible. And it's an incredibly capable person, strong, knows how to handle a set. One thing is know how to handle a set and how to handle this kind of set. And she's also been responsible for some of the bigger battle sequences that we've had. So you're talking about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of actors and extras and animals, and it's epic. And to have someone at the center, you need someone strong, prepared, that you can really fall back on, and that is Charlotte. I can speak at length, but she is a wonderful leader, and this show owes a great deal to that incredible person.
Ismael, Tyro, it's been fun. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
94.3 Radio 1.